Ready to fight. Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC Strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She has broken a lot of fighters with her work rate, with her pace. There is no denying the output. Seemingly doesn't get tired. We'll see how Joanna Jędrzejczyk starts this challenge tonight.
Real quick leg kick.
Early action here in round one, and this kickboxer does not discriminate, constantly changing the speed and the tempo of her strikes. Blasted one to the midsection.
I mean, that body shot really does hurt. Whether it's a punch, it's a kick, but you do generate more power when you're throwing your entire bottom half into an attack. She has got to continue blasting these body kicks. Sneaky body kick lands under the elbow.
Just unable to quite find that range. All right, so the Muay Thai marauder, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, off to a pretty good start here tonight with her hands, DC.
She's got great hands. She's so fast and she's so tall that she throws her punches in combination. But don't be surprised if behind this beautiful jab and this 1-2 that Joanna throws, you don't get caught with a leg kick on the way out.
Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh! Beautiful combination.
Oh!
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Another big body kick lands.
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available. And she is using her kicks as her main weapon. Oh, the kick landed.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Beautiful lead kick is good there by Jędrzejczyk. Less than a minute to go in the round. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and we're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Great volume and a beautiful
5 minutes in the books. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Oh, great block there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Grasso's cut, folks.
She is such a diverse striker that 6 strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, that's big.
Oh! Outstanding output on both sides. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed. What a strike. So you want to be a fighter. Back and forth we go between two of the best women in the world.
You can never know lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find a kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Oh, beautifully done there. She lands another strike to the body. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Liver kick, once you take that many kicks, it doesn't matter if they're hard or not. Those are a lot of kicks.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands. All right, nice body attack there, and damage really starting to pile up on that fighter's side.
Well, she hasn't defended it. Of course it's starting to pile up. She's getting beat up to the body. She has got to do something. She's got to be, she can't react anymore. She's got to get out ahead of these body attacks, or she's going to continue to get beat up in this position.
All right, so she has already visibly hurt her opponent and wisely continuing to attack that cut.
Yeah, continue to attack the cut. John, she's tremendous. You know, you and I rave about this young lady striking. You give her a target, and she is going to continue to attack it. Great job.
Jacek going for the body, missed with that kick. Final seconds. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. 10 minutes in the can. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. I'll get the bonus checks ready as our next round gets underway. This crowd is going sick, and hard to blame them after what they saw in the previous
They are going crazy. These two young ladies are putting on a show.
She...
Oh! She's getting up, yep.
This could do it. Oh, big left. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle. You got to get on the outside. Oh, no!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
You ready? You ready? Good.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you're watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight? Boom! Big jab.
Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head shots.
Oh, she lands a roundhouse kick there, DC. She said she wanted to make a statement. Roundhouse kick will do just that.
A roundhouse kick landing will absolutely... Oh, this is big. That's big. Oh, right hand. No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Down to 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Namajunas put it all together here tonight. She lands another combination on the feet.
A beautiful combination.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out and try to finish it.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways. And it's starting to pay dividends for her. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
Grasso's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Trying to hammer that lead leg. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Grasso's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as its fight continues.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg kick. Rotates the head upside to high quads. She's stepping over the mount here.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight, and a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rose Namajunas. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking team.
But you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking. And to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. Great job landing from the top position.
Yunus is in full guard now. Looks like she's trying to set up a sub here. Great submission defense as she gets out. Well, Yunus is back into full guard. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Yunus is now dealing with a cheek cut. Under a minute now to go in the round. Thug Rose gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
There you go, look for the shot.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her. That's as good a body shot as we have seen tonight. Saved by the bell there. There's the horn, end of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell, we started to scream, we thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can't get there again.
Very nice leg kick there by Yunus. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Ooh, nice leg kick.
Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Back to the feet. Lands a nice one, too. She's in a world of trouble now. Beautiful knee. Yunus going for the head kick. No dice.
Great job blocking that shot.
Holy. You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, one of the best flyweights in the world, Alexa Grasso, has touched down on the canvas as round one gets underway here. And unlike the early stages of Alexa Grasso's career, now she has any number of different methods in which she can attack you. She even talked in the fighter meeting this week about getting her grappling going early. So we understand the jab, the boxing proficiency. I think Grasso might wrestle and grapple here tonight. Grasso's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Great combination. Looks like she's got power in both hands.
Nice double leg shot.
Oh, man, just slams her opponent to the ground. How rude was that?
It's rude, and it's filthy, and I love it because it has to be the most disrespectful thing in the world to be able to lift somebody, carry him like a baby, and then slam him to the ground.
Why are you going to go disrespect Dan Henderson?
It's just disrespectful. I love Dan Henderson.
I know. We know. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Carla Esparza. Well, she loves those elbows from this top position, and she made her pay with that one.
She made her pay. She's smothering her and throwing those elbows from in close.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom foot.
Great recognition in the grappling transition. Way to maintain that guard.
All right, she's going for the arm bar here. Ooh, she might have the submission.
She's got a lot of tricks to get you stuck in that arm bar position.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that arm bar. She's got it very tight. This is it. This has to